Nguyên.
Everyone here looks serious, so yeah, please make a smile.
Yes, okay. Hello, Nguyên.
So, good evening, everybody. My name is Nguyen from class 25, Thạch High School. So today I'm going to discuss about maybe it's high time men cease to regard women as the second-class citizen. So there will be time for question and answer at the end of the presentation. So, as you know, in the olden days, women were born suffering from gender discrimination. And however time passed by, and it still be a hot potato, a big question for us to concentrate on. So now firstly, let's take a look at the first picture which I prepared. And this is the definition of second-class citizen. So what would it come to call? It's quite small. So look at this jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Okay.
Okay, this is jellyfish. Second-class citizens is a person belonging to a social or political group, and their rights and opportunities are inferior, and they usually women. So, what does this mean by inferior? You can raise your hand. What does it mean by inferior?
It means limited.
Limited?
Yes.
I think it's lower in rank or quality.
Okay.
Okay. So, one of the most trendy subjects that people like to talk about is agreement between men and women. And for this day, we swore that the topic of respecting women is worth discussed for hundreds times over. And women were born having desire to discover the world, but it's were limited by some social prejudice. Do you know prejudice? Prejudice.
Oh, thank you.
Prejudice. Okay. Sit.
Yeah.
I'm quite nervous.
Thank you. Ah, I see it.
Do you know it?
Yeah. Okay, I see it.
It's word name for a novel. Price and Prejudice. Do you know? Anybody know it? You can raise your hand.
I watched the movie.
Yes. Okay. It's worth some negative perspective in the old day, and you can simply understand it. So they have to suffer from gender discrimination and some setbacks, which limit their ability to master their life. And women, on the other hand, can be a mysterious thing that can define themselves as the other means. So, and so society maintains certain expectations of women to have children and raise them, while the male remain the breadwinner. So, but the woman role as the caregiver and a mother are not the main reason for their existence. Although some feminists has stood out to claim for the rights of the women, they still are not treated equally as men, and thus face far more obstruction to excellence in the workplace. For example, you can see stages of women at the second class. Yes. They being looked down and being a main reason for their existence. Again, I just say above. And the third is the targets of criticism, face loneliness and violence. And they also being prevented from developing their abilities. And some women, when after getting married, have to stay home, do household chore, and they are lack of social relationship. Some people even believe in the fourth world. So it's time for women to leave off the war, and as a politician, or a scientist, a doctor, or a firefighter, or even president of a country, women ride a storm and achieve their goal. And normally as men, sorry, I'm trying to miss.
Okay, good enough.
So they are likely to get ahead of the man, and all in this field in addition to bearing and rearing children. So I think you can be interested that women have the strong will and they can do whatever men do.
Good.
And even better.
Yes, good. I agree with you.
Yes.
Totally.
Okay, thank you so much. So this will be some proof for the achievement of the women. Have you heard the name Amelia Earhart?
Who is she?
วิธีคุยข่าว
What? What? You can say again. Okay. Maybe people do not know about her, but she's really a famous woman in the world because she's the first female pilot to fly over the world. Do you know her, Mrs. Kia?
I've heard. I've sometimes heard, but I don't know for sure.
Yes. She's the first woman to fly across the Atlantic in the 1928, and in 1937 she attempted to be the first female pilot to fly around the world and the first pilot of any gender circumnavigate the globe at this widest point equator. So, and or another example, this is very character, and that some people like chemistry maybe interested in. She is the woman to discover 2 new radioactive elements. Do you know her? Marie Curie. Yes, right. Marie Curie, she discovered 2 new elements. Do you know their name? Do you know their name?
Uranium.
Uranium. Are you
ไกล
sure?
ก็
Make sure that your answer is true.
มันจะเป็นเรียมอยู่มั่ว
Uranium với cả cái gì nhỉ?
Uranium.